Because again, like talking about Jaideep Sahni and his writing, so I firstly want to talk about like some really cool lines that are there in the film. I don't know if you remember, say for instance, just like yesterday I was talking to my friend and we were discussing that scene when they're selling the Taj Mahal and like they're protesting outside and then they say ki tanashahi nahi chalegi then she asks kiski, then he says in by kisi ki bhi. So that's like the humor is so sharp and it's of course hilarious, but it also says so much. So talk to me about those
See,
lines.
again, these are things that we have done only for humor. Whether there is some subtext to it or anything is what you guys are finding out. Obviously, we are conditioned with our politics, with our environment, with what we've grown up with.
Yeah.
But at that time, the only duty we have is towards creating something that is engaging, exciting, and entertaining.
Okay. Yeah.
हमारे पास और कोई उस वक्त धर्म ईमान है नहीं.
Yeah.
यही है कि आप लोग को एंटरटेन करना है. अभी उसके लिए क्या लगेगा वो हमारे हार्ड ड्राइव से वो इधर उधर से निकल के आता रहेगा. उसका कहीं कुछ होगा कॉनोटेशन कॉन्टेक्स्ट, बट उस वक्त is just to entertain you.
Yeah.
And that was the first thing that it did, and that is the last thing it's still doing, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously when it comes from a mind that is fertile, then it will have these layers to it.
Do you remember when you guys cracked this idea of Taj Mahal? Because it's so hilarious that
I didn't want to start the film till I knew how the Taj Mahal will be sold, because I told Adi very clearly कि अगर इंडियन कॉन आर्टिस्ट की फिल्म बन रही है और ताजमहल नहीं बिका तो पिक्चर नहीं बन रही. इसे क्या बात कर रहा है यार, तो ताज बिकवाएगा ये वो. मैंने कहा उसको हम बिलीवेबल बनाएंगे और इन दी एंड उसको इतना एंटरटेनिंग होना पड़ेगा कि ऑडियंस भूल जाएगी कि वो ताज है कि नहीं. उनको लगेगा कि ये चलता रहे ये किस्सा.
Yeah. And the moment where Abhishek's that person, the foreign actor, says to Abhishek that I can't believe somebody is selling Taj Mahal, then he says like, yeah.
See, क्या होता है कि that is the when your dialogues are clever,
Yeah.
then you automatically start buying the incredible, you know.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what this is. He starts buying the incredible.
Yeah. Talk to me about the characters. Say, for instance, starting with the character of Babli, and I really like the way she's introduced in the film, like Dhadak Dhadak in the song, and she's in the akhada and dancing with all these men, like muscular men, and that's such a very distinct and a very different imagery of that time.
Yeah, so the thing is that that song was actually trying to tell you the mood of the film, the mood of the small town, the mood of these two people.
Yeah.
कि जो इन बोर दोपहरों से निकलने की चक्कर में है. And literally pack your bags and leave. And it's been done a million times, whether it's Shri 420, Raju बन गया gentleman, ये कई बार आ चुका है ये image और ये thought. And we were zoning into the minds of these two people, and see, and which is why a person like Gulzar Saab comes into your life, you know, and gives certain sense to your nonsense. And then he only says that there is no better nonsense writer than him. Which is a fact actually. He can write some bizarre stuff like Angur and all that. So that's that's when that idea gets proper wings, you know.
Yeah.
When you can write a song like that, and then Shankar Ehsaan Loy can come up with the theme like tune like that, and then to shoot it on the train, that is a, you know, motive and symbol that can take you out of this town. क्योंकि वहाँ हवाई जहाज तो थे नहीं उस वक्त छोटे शहरों में, सिर्फ ट्रेन से आप निकल सकते थे, और वो दोनों ट्रेन से ही निकलते हैं और वो पूरी स्टोरी ट्रेन्स और स्टेशंस में बनती है. Which is again part of my childhood nostalgia, because I traveled a lot by train and lived in lots of train journeys. So it was all coming out of there.